Hello and welcome back to Rogue Trader. We have some new party members and it's time for us to continue on. So, can we go further along here? I believe that this might be the way that we're meant to go. Like into that door, so I'm just going to deliberately ignore it for just now. And have a look at this door. Locked door. Wonderful. Glad we went along there. Let's head in here then. Right. And open. Hurry, destroy this field. Don't keep our master waiting. So this is them trying to get at the Navigator, I believe. Okay, let's head in.
Ominous lurks ahead.
And in.
Beware
and now we get to start the battle. We get to choose where everyone goes. Okay, so we want to be somewhere fairly far back, but have good view. I think here is probably our location. Yeah, I can't see a better location for us unless we go all the way back here, but then I don't think we're going to hit anything. Let's go with that. Let's put Adira on this side. So, similar kind of logic. She's going to be attacking from range, so that seems good. And then we're going to put Abelard in. Now, he can only go up to here, unfortunately. I'd love to put him behind one of these bits of cover. As he can only go there... I guess I want to put him behind some cover if I can, like maybe even just behind like this or this, just so he doesn't get shot completely. Yeah, let's put him here. It's not great, but our plan is to charge him in at the start of next turn anyway, so we'll see how that goes. Start the battle. Yeah, and he goes... Oh, he goes really late in the turn order. I thought he went early for a second. Oh, so they have a Psyker. Okay.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Adira's abilities. Adira is a Psyker and Adept. As an Adept, she is able to study opponents and identify their weaknesses, and her usual Psyker abilities allow her to deal damage to them. Adira can also buff allies with positive effects and weaken enemies with negative ones. Okay, so what does she have? So she has Lightning Arc. Unleashes a blast of lightning which chains up to 4 targets within 3-cell radius, so they have to be fairly close but not that close, because this would be like a 3-cell radius. Okay. Dealing X plus Psi rating. What is her Psi rating? Can I see that anywhere? Oh, is that it? Psi rating 1. Alright. So that's going to make these calculations easy. So she can do X plus 1. So damage penetration would... Okay, so she can deal X plus 1. So whatever she gets from her damage plus 1. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So our damage is 7 plus 3. Wait, that says plus 3 times Psi rating under damage if we look at that there. So why is that 10 plus 3 times Psi rating and then it comes out as 7? Okay, I don't know. Anyway, does some damage with a penetration 0 to each one. Spends all movement points, spends the ability to use attack abilities in 1 turn. Okay, so she can do that. What else can she do? She can do a heroic version of that, which does 2x plus Psi rating. And it can chain the same number of targets, but ignores friendlies. I'm assuming this one doesn't ignore friendlies. Doesn't ignore friendlies. Okay. And then she has a strike with her weapon. Does she have a ranged weapon? Oh, that's her psychic staff, I see. She does have another ranged weapon if we wanted to give it to her. What else has she got? Forewarning, peeking into the future of an ally, Psyker is able to see possible outcomes and potential dangers. The timely predictions of the Psyker increases the target's dodge and parry by 2 times the Psyker's perception bonus, which is what? Our perception bonus is 15, so that's going to be by 30, plus 3 times the Psi rating percentage, which is 3%, until the end of combat. Okay. So, basically just 30. That's interesting. Wait, until the end of combat. That is incredible, right? I think, well, at least it's something that you want to apply at the earliest point. Okay, good to know. Study enemies. The Adept randomly distributes int bonus stacks of clue markers among enemies in a 4-square radius within a 10-cell range. Clues remain until the end of combat and can add Insight, a characteristic that increases damage against studied enemies. If an Adept hits a target with Clue, it deals additional damage plus the Perception bonus plus Insight. So Perception bonus is 15. Insight is... I'm not sure. Well, plus some number. damage, removes 1 stack of clue and provides 1 insight. Oh, insight is the yes, that's what gets added from the clue. Okay, and provides 1 insight to the adepts until the end of combat. Okay, so it would do, yeah. So insight's not going to add very much damage. It's the perception bonus is the main part there. Okay, so again, this seems like a good thing to apply early. Then we have Psychic Scream. The Psyker attacks the creature by focusing all the will behind one massive Psychic Screech. Deals 1 to 8 damage, plus the Psyker's weapon proficiency bonus times by psi rating. So, willpower, it's not weapon proficiency, it's willpower. I was thinking ballistic skill, I was trying to make it up in my head. It's willpower, so that's 20. Okay, times psi rating, which is 1. So it does 1 to 8 plus 20 damage. That's pretty good. Although it says that that comes out as 5 on the calculation. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but okay. Some of these I think we just need to try them and then expand the dice roll and then we can see it for real. Expose weaknesses. Removes 1 stack of clue from the target to decrease its dodge, parry, and armor. Okay, cool. So you would do like add clue, remove clue. Okay, so I kind of think we just want to start with a lightning bolt, but we probably also want to do this at some point as well. So let's do one of those. Apply that to Abelard.
Anything else?
Because it seems like he would be good to apply a parry ability to. Veil degradation value is raised from 1 to 2. So I believe there's this thing here. So the more you use as psychic powers, the more that things could go wrong. And at the early stage, not really very much goes wrong, but as you level it up, more and more things could go wrong. And I think it resets at the end of combat. I don't know, there is a tutorial about it, so I'm assuming at some point that'll pop up, probably when we first actually use, well, I don't know, I was going to say actually use a psychic ability, but we just did. Anyway, lightning. I can't hit this person with lightning, why not?
That is not my
No
destiny.
line of sight. Really? I kind of, maybe you need to be out of cover, but I'm fairly certain I have line of sight. I'm almost, you know, very, very confident I have line of sight. Anyway, I guess if we're not doing that, we could clue and then remove, or we could do Psychic Scream. And then, do I have anything left? Not really. Let's Psychic Scream this brawler and see how this works. Oh, although we can kill the sharpshooter. Let's do that.
Farewell.
We did. Okay, cool. Veil degradation went up. Now, if I go in here and then go into the combat log, I should be able to see how this worked. So, okay, damage result was 10. 10 to 13 and it equal 10. Okay, so it was it was a 6 to 13 and it equal 10 on the roll. Okay, I was kind of hoping that it might be a little bit more in detail and show you all the bits that it's got here. Okay, let me go back into this one. So, 6 to 13. So, okay, so damage saying 5 there makes sense. So you add that to the damage on the left. Oh, so is 5 the calculation of your willpower bonus times by psi rating? Is my willpower bonus not 30? Not 20, it's actually 5? Yeah, I think that my willpower bonus is actually not... I think the bonus is actually just 1/10 of this. Oh, okay, so that explains it. So if that adds up, then if we look at our Psychic Screech, this is actually going to be... So that is that number. So it's 1 to 8 damage is the base. Then it's your weapon proficiency bonus times by psi rating. So weapon proficiency bonus is 1/10 of your willpower. That then gives you 5. 5 added onto that, that's 6 to 13 damage. Perfect. We now understand how it works. So if we look at this one, for instance. So that, I still don't understand 7, I'll be honest actually. 3 times psi rating is not going to equal 7. Yeah, so I'm not sure what the 7 means here, but I'm sure we can work it out once we see how things work. Yeah. X plus psi rating. Don't know. Anyway, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out when we use it. Right. I think that's your turn. Yes. Okay. Brawler runs in. Hey! We dodged it. Hologram. Use hologram to gauge efficiency of your attacks in combat. Does this just hover over things? Yes. Okay. That's fine. I kind of want to take out the Psyker if we can. Do we have a way to get in here? What I'm wondering is can I get here and blast him from the side? So I can get pretty far up. Then I can use dash for 1. And I could use this to shoot him. Yeah, so let's do that. So we're going to run up here. Let's go. Followed by... Oh, I have to dash the full 4? Or can I just dash 3? I think I can just dash 3. No, you have to dash the full 4. Okay, good to know. Got it. So that's going to cost us 2 AP. I think we do that. We shot on the run. And then we shoot. So let's try this to start with. Nice, we got a kill. Then we use shot on the run. Then we shoot. Missed. Oh well. At least they have to move. We are out of position, but at least they'll have to move. Your move is quite clearly going to be just hit this guy.
I took care of this one.
Yep, nice. Then we probably want to charge, right, along here.
It will be done.
And we weren't able to get a hit because we didn't collide with anyone, but now we're forcing that Psyker to take an attack of opportunity if it moves. Cool. Anything else we could do? Brace for impact is once per combat. Probably don't do that, but we could definitely do a endure.
At your beck and call.
There we go. Right.
One fewer target.
Idira. We're in a little bit of a problematic bit here. Could blast him. Could see how much damage this does.
My prescience has failed. I
Nice.
feel cold.
Okay. I actually wanted to see the combat log, but okay, we'll get to it afterwards. The creature in the chair appears as if it has become one with the throne. You see pink, parchment-like skin stretched between the seat and the limbs that have too many joints for a normal human being. The Navigator is breathing heavily, the air whistling as it exits through the 2 dark, gill-like slits on its cheeks. The creature's eyes are shut, the 2 ordinary eyes as well as the 3rd one that sits in the center of its forehead. I believe Master Vespiadas still lives. Abelard flinches at the sight of the stretched skin and dark marks on the face of the creature. The servants are dead, but the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive. Okay. We're gonna look at Idira and say what's wrong with him. Idira winces. Wounded. Exhausted. Fighting back the endless horrors of the warp that are forcing their way into his head. Pick one. The Navigator stirs, barely able to lift his head, and half open his normal eyes. A dark drop rolls from under the closed lid of the 3rd eye and down his face, leaving behind a black trail. Your time is short. The voice is coming from the Vox grill at the base of the bizarre chair. It is unclear how the Navigator is able to produce human speech. Our time is short to do what? Suddenly the Navigator's body starts thrusting in place. It lurches forward, then falls back onto the seat, then thrusts forward again as its bones crack and its skin tears open. However, the fusion between the body and the chair appears to be stronger than these wild impetuses. The mutant remains seated, but leans as far forward as he can, his layered raiment slowly turning crimson. The gill slits burst open, forming 2 hideous, screaming mouth-like pits. Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn. Idira shrieks in terror. It came from beyond. His body is not his. His thunder marches under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me. The Navigator continues to convulse violently in his seat, shrieking and cackling. Then his fit stops abruptly. His face is drenched in black and crimson. The dark ooze from under his third eyelid is turned from a trickle into a stream mixed with the blood coming out of his nose, and there is a purplish swelling around the eye. Run! Flee from this place while I still have the strength. The words come out of the vox as a laboured rattle. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsland's help. Who torments you? The Edge. The Navigator starts thrashing about once more, his gill mouths bursting with crazed laughter. Kneel before the ascent of a new champion. When the rite is complete, the shell shall burst, and thousands of maws will accept the sacrifice offered to the Edge of Daybreak by the Bringer of Twilight, the one marked by the will of the gods. Anyone know what that means? Companions? Alright, the sacrifice offered. Oh, my heart tells me that Kunrad was not deterred by his defeat in the warrant chamber. What? Kunrad betrayed Lady Theodora? Nadira clutches her head. But how was that? How? He was loyal as a dog. I didn't hear a thing, I swear. The Navigator, or rather the thing that is so determined to seize his body, erupts into mocking laughter. The footfalls of the Bringer of Twilight are veiled by the will of his masters. Tear out your eyes, she who is to become the champion's servant, for you need them no longer. Okay. I want to help you. Tell me how. The Navigator takes a ragged breath. Run. The sanctum will be sealed. I will hold it off, hold on, and wait until the signal from the Master Helmsman. Then I will commence the translation, so run. Run. Okay. Abelard, the Navigator is still alive, but barely so. What do we do now? The Seneschal gazes at the figure in the chair. The ship can only begin translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman, if he is still alive. It's worth a try. We must get to the bridge. We will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Edelthrad and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the server skull relayed to us earlier. Adira reaches her hand out towards the Navigator, but pulls back at the last moment. Vespiadas, good luck. Thank you. The Navigator does not give her a response. Black tears mixed with blood are streaming from under the closed eyelids, and the vox at the base of the chair is bellowing out, static, interspersed with distant echoes of otherworldly laughter. Oh, wow. Well, we have our new mission. Let me check the combat log for the thing I'm interested in, and then we'll get to it. So, what I wanted to see was what our psychic staff did in terms of damage. So, it did 9 equals 11 reduced to 9. Okay. 9. So we rolled a 9 on our 7 to 11 damage. With this. Lightning Arc X. Okay. Oh, okay, I see what X means.
Did you want
so
something?
X is... Well, I was going to say it must be whatever value of Lightning Arc you've cast. Then maybe you can cast it at different levels. I don't know. But I would assume that if you cast X, then that X is whatever... Yeah, so that must be whatever value this is. Okay. Well, that doesn't really help, but I mean, I guess it kind of tells me. So it deals X plus psi rating. So X plus psi rating equals 7, maybe? Or 3 times psi... I don't know. Anyway, essentially it gets us to that 9 value. Okay. Whatever. I don't understand it. I'll work it out at some point. But right now, we got loot to get.
I dare not provoke the
So let's grab our loot. So an axe. How does that compare to your weapon?
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
That is not as good as your weapon. Okay. Scrappy autogun. It's not better than our las gun. Okay. And scrappy auto pistol is not better than our pistol there. Alright, so we'll chuck them all to cargo. And then send them off. Anything else? We got some loot over here. Grab everybody. Oh, she's taking an injury as well. Hopefully we can repair that. We have another scrappy autogun, which we'll send to cargo. And then here. That is also going to go to cargo. Would be nice if the auto loot was slightly larger, but that's okay. Just see if we have anything else in here before we heal up Adira. Oh, we have whatever this is. The Navigator Sanctum is a private haven, not pirate haven. Also, weirdly, that didn't pop up in the corner. Oh, there we go. It's a private haven with a ship's guide through the warp and a death trap for anyone left inside after the translation to the Imperium. Okay. Fair enough.
The sooner we start.
Right.
What
Abelard,
advice do you seek?
you are going to heal her.
This wound will make a fine scar.
Just in time.
F1. 1, 2. Adira. There we go.
Thank you.
He said
Look no
thank you,
further.
but then didn't do anything.
This
Heal.
wound will make a fine
There we go.
scar.
We got there.
Just in time.
Wonderful. Right. So now we leave here and we
Light
head back
of
along this way,
Guide
back
our
to the
way.
way to change between decks. Okay. Officer's deck. Let's go. So, we have our plan. We have to get to the Master Helmsman. By getting to the Master Helmsman, we are able to then get out of the warp, which then means that we should be a little bit safer. So. Hey, we're in one of the lifts we saw earlier. Cool. I think we were meant to come up with that, not just be standing at the edge, but okay. That's fine. Your ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you. Oh. I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas. Somebody shoot this. I shall betray not your tenants, nor stray one step from them. I told you he would protect us. My God, my light, my emperor. The white-haired warrior turns to face you, her dark eyes blazing. The weapon quivers in her hands, and for a brief moment it seems she is not going to stop and will instead continue eliminating every target she sees, starting with you. Sister Argenta! The Seneschal's voice carries the weight of a command, and it seems to bring the warrior out of her battle trance. Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you in good health and well armed. We require all the forces we can muster. The young woman called Argenta lowers her weapon and scans your small party with an intense gaze. She then sets her sights on you. Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you? Calder von Valancius, the Lord Captain's heir. Argenta gives you another stern appraisal. You catch something strange in the dark depths of her eyes, some internal struggle or a wordless question. In the end, however, she nods. The hour is dark and daunting. The ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends are twisted by the sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades are igniting with the arch-enemy's hunger. I will stand shoulder to shoulder with anyone willing to halt that advance of the dark forces. That is why you have come, isn't it? The arch-enemy is chaos, a malign metaphysical force composed of physical energy that exists in an alternate dimension, the warp. Sister, I beg of you. Abelard appears to be losing his patience. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed master of whisperers. Edelthrad the heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. Of course, we are here to deal with the situation. So I suggest that we all do just that. I think we address what she said. I am no traitor, sister. You can be sure of that. If you speak truthfully, the Emperor will not forsake you. If you are lying, you will not escape his retribution. I cannot wait to rain fire upon more heretics, each and every one of them. Oh, okay then. That sounds good. Who are these people with you? Overseer of Middle Deck, AL-84, my lord. We were rounding up everyone we could find in the attacked compartments when we ran into the ambush. Just about every enforcer fell. These are the survivors. What's happening on the officer's deck? Massacre, my lord. And the heretics are not just killing the crew. Some kind of blight is sweeping through the decks, filling the air. I saw people going mad the moment they breathed it in, screaming about their dead comrades, tearing out their eyes. I implore you, my lord, be on your guard. You must get to the main hall of the deck. Through this door, Argenta nods at the passage to your right. I'll go with you. I can't wait to destroy those who encroached on the God Emperor's domain. We will follow. For now, we'll hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks and join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a technomat with us, but we'll see what we can do without one. Good to hear it, sister. Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness. Oh. Alright then, we have a new party member.
Say no more.
We can, in theory, put ourselves in a better formation. There's not really, it's not really too much of a formation that we need to change, and you can move everyone really quickly in this game, so I'm not too worried about that. And usually before combat, so just whatever formation we're in will do. Generators hum softly. When you draw closer, your skin begins to tingle from static discharges. Okay. A door. The door is closed, but the lock looks intact. It can probably be opened with the right tool. The explosion blasted the hole through the door, large enough for a person to get through. And we found a well-maintained lasgun. Hey! It's a straight damage increase. Yeah, I will take that. Yeah. Ooh. Equipment. You've received better equipment. Go equip it. Okay. That's fine. I will equip our well-maintained lasgun. And while we're here, let's have a little look at what you've got. So you've got Unfading Valor. Okay, which is Godwin Deus's pattern bolter, which was given to Sister Argenta on the day she took her vows to join the Order of the Martyred Lady. Unfortunately, despite its... Oh wow, it's got a lot more. Despite its illustrious name, the gleam of its metal has dulled after years of travel and encounters with horrors untold, and the sacred prayers engraved on the barrel have been worn smooth in places. With every shot it fires, another spark goes out in the halo of sanctity that surrounds the noble weapon. Okay. And then she has an auto pistol as her second. We could, in theory, give her this as her secondary. I mean, it's okay. Yeah, it's probably better as a secondary than the pistol for just now. So let's give her that. Assuming penetration, yeah, it's both 0 on each of them, so that's fine. Doesn't really need a sword. I guess we could give her a sword if we wanted her to have a melee weapon, but I get the feeling she's definitely designed to be a ranged weapon kind of character. Cool. We got any... I'm looking in the wrong place, but that's fine. I was going to say, she got any abilities we can look at here? Features. Shot on the run, dash. Alright, she's us and marksman, and then she has war hymn. Grants momentum equal to the Ministorum Priest's will bonus times by 2. So, is that 3 times by 2? I think it must be. Yeah, or like 3.5 times by 2, something like that. This ability also grants an additional momentum equal to the priest's will bonus. Okay, so same value. For each enemy that is within a 5-cell radius of the priest or is hit by the priest this turn. Okay, cool. It's useful to know. Passive abilities. Has many passive abilities that all say work in progress. Okay, cool. Right.
I go where the whispers
Head over here. Oh, we got some goods down here as well. What have we got? Ah, some generic goods, which will then go in as cargo. So instead of it giving you like money as a reward, I believe that this game will pretty much always give you like cargo as a reward, and then you can sell it later. So it just varies things a little bit. The door will not move an inch, it is blocked. Okay, so the only path forward is via the door that we have found. Well, let us go. Skill checks and interaction with the environment. To open the jammed door, click on the icon. The character with the highest tech use skill score will make the check. If the check fails, the door will remain closed. To open it, you can use special items or abilities. For example, a melta charge will destroy the door and clear the path. Okay. Well, it's 40%. I don't know if I have a melta charge, so I hope we pass.
The premonition runs true.
We did! I think it might be scripted. Okay. The success of your actions in the game is determined by the roll of 100-sided dice. Each skill check has a difficulty between 1 and 100. To succeed, you must roll a value less than the sum of the stated difficulty and the value of the used skill. For example, check difficulty minus 10, characters tech use skill 40. 40 minus 10 is 30. You need to roll lower than 30. The higher a character's abilities, the easier it is to succeed on skill checks. Cool. Alright, so we passed. Let's go.
This master-crafted patella
And now it's time to fight.
Fit for a servant, fools, or fall.
Right.
I will take you down.
So Abelard, working where I want you. Can I put you here? Is that cover? It is cover. Okay. Dira, you're gonna go here. We're gonna struggle to find enough cover, but that's okay. You're gonna go here, and you're gonna go here. That'll do for this turn. What I will say is the reason I'm a little bit cautious of this fight is this is the one where I had people, like my entire party die during my test run. Well, entire party -1. Because what I did is I thought, oh, I'll just put Abelard at the front and get him, or Abelard in the front, and I'll just go and kill all these guys with his melee. No, what happened is every single character shot Abelard, and then, you know, things went very, very badly. So, that's why I made sure to put him behind a little bit of cover. Hey, we dodged. Nice. Well, this seems like an easy turn. Slash.
I took care of this one.
Nice. Followed by Endure.
Victory is imminent.
There we go. And now I'm just going to sit where we are. I think that's absolutely fine for him. Moving in.
Pain and
He gets hit, but he
go
hits his
hand in
temporary
hand.
hit points first, which is fine. Taking a shot. Okay. That's fine. You're also taking a shot. That didn't hit anyone. Dira. Well, I definitely think we want to forewarning you, because that's for the length of the combat. It's a good start. You could try lightning on here. I don't think that would jump to anyone, though. That might jump to someone. 1, 2, 3. No, it wouldn't jump. Yeah, none of this is going to jump. But lightning back here might kill. Let's do it.
What?
Oh, it did jump. Never mind. Okay. Apparently that's 3 space. I guess because diagonal then across is 3. Okay. Well, that works for me. Can we have a look at the damage on that again, just to check, just because I'm curious. That dealt 11 damage, and then... Oh, and does it just roll once, or... No, it did... Yeah, it rolls once, so it did 11 damage on both of them. Okay, cool. Seems good. And then we'll end our turn. So, good amount of kills. After hyping up that this fight was a little bit difficult, it's now become very, very easy, and I'm feeling a bit foolish, but that's fine. It's okay, just seeing who else we have. Let's go for a shot over here. That seems possible. Yeah, shoot. Give yourself another turn. Wait, oh, that's dash. They're in different positions on her one. Okay, that's not going to be confusing at all. Because that's where our shot in the run is. That's why I kept pressing it. I think it is anyway. Well. This is a once per combat war hymn. Sure, why not?
For the weak.
Get some momentum going. That's fine. Right. Types of cover. Yes, there's full cover, which reduces chance to hit by 60. Partial is 35. Awesome. Well, take a shot. Uh-huh. You could do this as well. Combined arms. Maybe. Shoot. Got him. Oh, and there's another set of enemies. It's fine. We could potentially use this turn to dash. Yeah, we've got some points left, and we don't have any movement left. Let's use it to dash over here, with the logic that we might get around the edge at some point. Okay. Oh, they took a shot at her. Took a shot at us. That's fine. They're running in. And they're running in. They've got melee, so they're going to run right at us eventually. Abelard. Hit him. Nice damage. Not a kill, though. Can we charge into him?
Someone else can do this.
Nah, we need to take a step at least. Okay. Well, let's get ourselves some temporary hit points, and then we'll sit here. Hey, we parried. Nice. Oh, you're going for a flank.
Can I fall back now?
Did some damage, but that's okay. Where's this guy's turn? So he goes right before Abelard. So we've already done... He goes right after Abelard. So Abelard will definitely kill him on his turn. So we're looking to kill this one. Let's do a Psychic Scream.
On it. What an unfortunate
Wonderful.
turn of
Or
fate.
Screech, I should say. I could give someone else a buff. I could also do one of these to apply some insight. Let's do
But
that.
of course.
Wonderful. So now we have some clues on people. All of them went on that guy. And if we are able to hit somebody, then it removes one stack of clue and provides insight until the end of combat. So we want to keep hitting that guy, basically. With her. That didn't hit. That's fine. Argenta, we could use you to just grab the kill here. It would potentially hit Abelard, though. I could move out 4 spaces, shoot, and then dash back in. Sure, why not? Shoot.
I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
And then we're going to use dash to go back to our
As the Emperor commands,
defensive
I
place.
act.
Okay, that didn't quite work as I imagined. Okay. Shot on... yeah, shot on the run does give us a little extra movement, though. Could move all the way up here, although that's not actually cover. You get back into your
I
cover
will
spot.
bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
And sure, like just kind of shoot in this direction.
I'll do it.
Alright, that didn't work, but whatever. Doesn't really cost us very much to try it. Kind of want to just go here and just take shots. Maybe burst fire shots in here. Nice. Good little bit of damage. Let's do shot on the run. Do the same thing here. Just continue to shoot in the general direction of them. It's very low percentage hits, but, you know, because we're shooting so many shots, there's a chance that it works. That's a miss. That's a... Well, that's a hit. Okay. They're running in. They're running in. I'm seeing a good lightning turn next turn, potentially. Or... walk up
Follow
here.
my lead.
Hit him.
I will do my duty. One fewer target.
And charge in here.
It will be done.
Which at least gives us cover. Yeah, this is
Indeed.
fine. There we go. Right. Ooh, we've got enough momentum that I can use the higher power lightning. Which ignores friendly targets. This one also... Wait, does this one not ignore friendly targets? This doesn't ignore friendlies? Oh, no. Yeah, okay, so I definitely want to do this. Although I could shoot back there and try and hit everybody. Let's do it.
The whispers must be appeased.
That didn't bounce where I want. I was hoping that would bounce to him and then maybe back there, but it didn't bounce to anyone. Oh well. That's fine. Shoot.
Doubt is for the weak.
Okay, why don't you give yourself another turn? do another one of those.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Okay, cool. 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 Could do this, and then I can shoot through. Not terrible. Shoot. And then give ourselves another turn. And then we're gonna shoot. Got him eventually. Okay. Wasn't clean, but we did it. That's fine. End turn. They're shooting at us. Didn't hit. And they didn't hit. Okay. So Abelard, I'm definitely thinking move here and charge.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Okay, charge. Get him.
It will be done.
Alright, apparently didn't get close enough to actually hit him with the charge attack, but I can do this.
I took care of this one.
Very good. And then
At
might as well
your
give
beck and
yourself
call.
the extra hit points just in case. Right. End. You can just move yourself up here. I don't really plan on doing anything with you. That's fine. Move up
God
here.
Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Take a shot. Okay, well, let's do one of
Faith
these.
without deeds is worthless.
And let's take another shot.
I'll do it.
We got him! Nice. Solid fight. Nothing really went that wrong.
They're trying to tell me
Ooh,
something.
goods. Grab those. And grab all the loot here. Okay. So, this loot. Scrappy auto gun, that goes to cargo. I'm sure our cargo is going to be full at some point here. There we go. It's fine. Especially when we move all of these over. These are just a bunch of swords. There we go. Melee capacity is now at 100. Or it's filled up.
What deeds await us?
Anything else in here? This one? To cargo. It's at 80. Yeah, we are starting to run out of space for more of this. Ooh. Machine Right set. Provides one additional opportunity to call it Machine Spirit and interact with a device, an expendable thing, Melta charges, and a multi-key. Well, I will take all of those. Titles and authors are printed in gold on the spines of the books. The library contains the works on the Imperium theology, law codices, biographical sketches, and chronicles of the greatest military conflicts of the Koronus Expanse and the Calixis sector.
Let's
Okay.
proceed.
This one?
I better myself through my service.
An exact replica of the von Valancius voidship sits on the pedestal. Labels indicate that the main compartments in the decks of the vessel. Okay. More to loot here. This room's full of loot. It's like the game's given us the tutorial on loot, and now everything is loot. It's definitely okay. Is she humming? Okay. Put those in there. Anything else? No. Okay. What about this? The cozy seating area is completely destroyed. Pieces of furniture and splinters are scattered everywhere, and dark stains cover the floor and upholstery. Okay.
Over there.
We discovered something through the wall. Alright, well, whatever. I'm not particularly worried about that. Just continue
The
grabbing
future
different
is
things.
never certain.
Yep. That's fine. What's this? The cogitator is silent. The cogitator is silent. It seems that its machine spirit is no longer being powered by the motive force. There's different ways to open this one. It says plus 20% on whatever we're trying to do.
Carry the Emperor's
leave that a
will as your
second.
torch.
This door? Again, we can do checks. Logic to open the door. 40%, or we use the machine right set to pass it. Let's do logic.
Unexpected result.
Hey, we did it.
Whatever you wish.
So let me just check the dice roll on that. So event, was it? Or... So where would you check the dice roll on these? Oh, I guess it would be here. There we go. Logic check succeeded. So, that was a D100 roll, which we rolled a 4 on. Total skill was 70. 30 plus difficulty modifier 40%. So it doesn't calculate that for you. So when it says 40, that is not it calculating for you. Okay, interesting. That's it saying it's 40 plus whatever the best, what was it there? That was logic is. So best logic we have is 30 on Abelard, which is why it was Abelard. Yeah. Okay, so that makes sense.
Something
So we had to roll under
ominous
70,
ahead.
so it was actually a much higher percentage than I initially thought. Cargo Holy Gifts is formed. Oh, wait a second. So maybe this isn't our capacity necessarily, but it's saying you can only sell things when it's full capacity. Oh no, if you sell things when it's full capacity, you get a bonus. But it can also be like 119%. So there's no like limit to your cargo. Oh, okay, well that's fine then. It's just like you can sell it for better if you get 100. Okay, that makes more sense. The wearer of these gloves gains a 3 bonus to tech use checks. Okay. That's just telling us we get bonuses from items. So who's the best tech use? It's Abelard, Argenta, or Idira. They're all the same. I'm going to give you the tech use gloves for just now. Okay. So she gets a bonus. So now we should be able to tech use this one. So that'd be 77%. I think. Let's try it.
Compared to
damn
naval
it.
service, that was barely a challenge.
Oh, but Abelard got a roll as well. I don't think we should both get a roll there. Unless everybody you can gets a roll and it just does it in order. It was 73. Yeah, sorry. I said 77. I meant to say 73. That makes sense, but rolled a 91. Then he got a chat
The
try
light
as
of
well. I'm
terror
not sure
shines
that's the
for
way that
us.
should work. Restore the power supply. Okay.
The whispers told me how.
You turned off the power? No. Okay, well, it's just really dark in there. Oh, but now the lights are back on. I don't really know what we did.
The sooner we start.
Oh, it restored the power supply to this, so now we can logic check this one. Oh.
Nothing's impossible for this old
Then allows
officer.
us in here. I see. And then we can grab the goods. Do a tech use check.
Over.
Ooh, Mantle of Heroism. Each heroic act used in battle increases the wearer's dodge by 10%. Then we got 2 multi-keys. Well, I think that seems like an Abelard thing right now. Kind of want to just give him all the dodge and parry because he's the one at the front. And then this. 2 medikits and some melter charges. Medikits, I believe, can only be used by you anyway, so we might as well just, you know, stock you up. That's fine. Cool. Also realized I could give him a pistol or something if I wanted to give him a ranged weapon. You know what? Let's give him a little pistol. He might be terrible with it. He's actually not that bad, actually. His ballistic skill is not terrible. But he gives us something to do if we ever want him to be ranged.
Light of terror, guide our
Right.
way.
I think I broke things a second there. I think I clicked on this and then clicked forward and they were still in the opening door animation. But anyway, cool.
Say
Right.
no more.
With that, I think I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you for watching. We have our new party member. We have some new equipment. I think we're ready to go. So, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.